I wanna stop and get down. A lot of rain in my life I found, so please shut the pipe down. I need that.
As an immigrant who came into this country, adapting it every day, the language barrier, the culture barrier, everything, but you have to face it. I've been working my butt off, you know?
I was named after my grandfather, so I can't put shame to the name I'm proud of. If they it up correct, don't treat your family with honor. I don't care if it's easy for the barista, I promise. Yeah, me and my dad on the beach, he passed it to my sis while our toes touched the sea. 730 days and 32 new grades. That album got me stressed, I tune it like T-Pain. Yeah, I got the keys and these got keychains. They keep taking shots, but they missing, they need aim.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Detroit Lions and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. This taken in at the goal line. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? On 1st and 10, here's Levis. Open man downfield, that's London. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Mayday. 22 window.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, Certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next. That's a skill that really just comes from experience. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Out of the shotgun, Levis. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down. That one good for 15 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hey, I'm back! I'm back! 20 Rita! Diamond! Here, I'm down, right? Linda! 22 Linda! Hey, Mayday!
Levis to throw it here on first down. Left side in the hands of Lundu.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
49's down, 22, 54, and 24 Linda, flat grenade, green. Short.
On second down, Levis. That'll be intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on. Here. Then Diamond. Tracy. 20 Rita. Here, John. Zero's down. 49 Linda.
From the gun, it's Levis. Well, left side, taken in by Thomas. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6.
From the 41, here's second down and 4.
That's your Linda. 22 Linda. Hey, Mayday. Short. Here.
Now Levis. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
3 down. 4 downs down. Hey, let's go. Motion. Let's go. Be ready.
From the gun on third down, here's Levis. And he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. That one's to the sideline complete. Nice grab as he stays in bounds.
Certainly not the biggest gain by any means, but he does a really nice job getting past the sticks, keeping his feet in bounds, and ultimately picks up the first down.
On first down, Levis. Oh, man, open downfield is Thornton. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30.
It's a gain of
23 yards on that pass play. First down, Jacksonville.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
22 Linda, 22 Linda. Hey, 24 Linda.
Levis to throw. Pass caught right side by Thornton. That's number 40 on the season for him.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play in this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own.
Throwing is Levis. This is intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson. He's to the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
Watch the back on this play.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Lions. His second rushing touchdown of the year. On is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Hey, mayday. Like 5-4. Odd. 22, 20 Rita. Panda.
To throw is Levis. Right side, and it's brought in by Felton. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Throwing on second down, Levis. Now he'll air one out. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
49. 54 readers. Hut. 49's down. 22. Tracy.
Here's Levis to throw. He's got his man, Max Fulton. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down.
That's good for a Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
22, 20 reader.
Here's Levis. Now for the 3rd time in the first quarter, he's been intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
And Mike, and as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play and then the play after that? Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Lions looking terrific here out of the gate. Already up 21-0.
McPherson set to kick off.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard
Now, Levis. Now, right on the heels of the pick 6, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Nix now on 1st and 10. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 34-yard line.
Bombers. Joe. Captain. Bombers.
2nd down. Nix. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
Defensively.
Captain.
Throw it. Nix. He's got a man. It's Fannin. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 21-0 is our score. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Almost set. Ready. Bombers. Joe. Captain. Bombers. Joe.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Detroit Lions First down. First and 10.
Nix out of throw here on first down. That's complete to Blue. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's to the end zone, and it's batted away. It is incomplete.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
On second down, it's Nix. For the end zone, but it's batted away and incomplete. He was open for a moment. Defense closed quickly, and now it's third and goal.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
2 incomplete passes now lead to this third down and goal. Here's Nix to throw. That one taken in. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown, Detroit. That touchdown number 19 on the year. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Lions move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. 18. Yeah. Destroy. On. Army.
Out of the shotgun, Levis. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 4 at the 26-yard line.
22. Miranda. 20 Rita.
On second down, Levis. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They just desperately need to get something positive going here, Mike. It just feels like they're a play away from really jump-starting everything they've talked about being good at throughout the course of the week's prep. And it's really been the inability to sustain drives. So critical third downs, better on first and second. Somewhere it's got to pop, and somebody's got to make a play.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you're just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
Oh, my son. Nice 44.
They try to set up the screen, but this one's doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
Captain.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, They find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
This one is caught by Reed. 15 yards through the air. Good for a Lions first down.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Lions first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They'll throw. It's Nix. He's hit as he threw. He goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Nix from the gun on third down. That is caught. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Oh, my son. Hold. Ready. Captain. Away. Armors. Away.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. This one caught at the 4. He's in. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Lions. Pearson now for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Lions stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0.
Set to kick off.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Mike zero. 20 Rita. Hey, mayday. Out on.
From the gun, it's Levis. To the left side. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It is a huge play for Detroit. And even 30 yards.
At the 8-yard line.
Back. Captain. Go.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
Back to throw is Nix. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, the one he was looking for. And now it's third and goal.
Captain. Ready. Bombers. Ole, ole, ole.
Throwing is Nix. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone. That one's incomplete.
Well, it's no secret to anybody who follows this league. This is one of the elite playmakers in the entire NFL. So he put one high, thinking his guy would go up there and get it. We've seen him do it so many times before, but just puts a little...
And this will pay off. It is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown, Detroit. That his second touchdown of the game. He's got 20 on the year. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Lions keep widening that lead. It is now 42-0.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Or 54, Mike 54. Then I Panda. Diamond. Sub.
On first down, Levis. With the man, he's got it. It's London. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
22 window.
A second down throw here for Levis. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Short! Out on! 20 Rita! Tracy!
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now Levis. And that is incomplete. Contact, but the flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
On 4th down, Levis. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
Oh, yeah, you got him. Mike 44. Captain. Bombers.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal, try to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
And the Lions.
To throw is Nix. It is brought in the end zone. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown, Lions. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Lions continue to bring the hammer down. It is now 49-0.
Evan McPherson.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
We go from sorry inside to ready to grab them and get to the front. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency stacking the junk. We want the freedom to live, the freedom to have. The things we've been lacking, my bro, so what are we lacking? I can point it down, someone's down.
20 Rita. There we go. Destroy. In 18.
Levis to throw it here on first down. That is taken in left side by Thornton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10.
Hey, come on. Tracy. Set up. In 18. Set up.
Levis to throw. Oh, trouble, and down he goes. Jarrett first getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
Hand up. Diamond. Zero's down. 49 Linda.
Throwing on second down. Levis. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Hey, 40 Linda.
From the gun on third down, here's Levis. He's got his man. That's Thornton. To break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
That's good for a Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
49's down.
Here's Levis. Oh, wide open is Thomas. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
29-yard line.
Like 40. Diamond. 49's down. 22 Rita. Out.
Throwing is Levis. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
22 Linda.
Out of the shotgun, Levis. Looking middle, and it's complete to Felton. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
15 yards on the play.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here as the clock will stop at 21 seconds to go until halftime.
At the 14-yard line.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10.
Come on.
Now, Levis. First down throw there is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Diamond. 49's down. 22 Rita.
On second down, Levis. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
Mo. 40 Rita. 19. 20 Rita. Short. 22 Linda.
Levis to throw. He's got it at the 3. And the Jaguars are looking at a first and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal.
Tracy.
Here's Levis. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws.
Hey, mayday.
To throw is Levis. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. High, Belton. Touchdown, Jaguars.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understanding here before the half, we don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and he foregoes the field goal try. They take a shot in the end zone, and they come away with a touchdown.
The kick here is good. And one more point, and that takes us to the end of the first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. They send a receiver in motion left. Nix, now to throw it here on first down. That one swung out to Blue. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Second down. Nix. That'll be caught downfield. It's Valdez-Scantling. It is a huge play for Detroit. And even 30 yards. First and 10.
A gain of 30. First down, Lions.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Down inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. They are pouring it on. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Detroit. That his second touchdown tonight. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Lions will add one more onto their big lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line.
22 Linda, 22 Linda. Linda, short. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Levis. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
2nd and 21 at the 9-yard line.
From the gun, it's Levis. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Ty Felton, the intended receiver that time. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, 24 Linda, flag, here's down. Out on. In 18.
Here's Levis to throw. Left side in the hands of London. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
They'll go. Here's Levis. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger.
It's a turnover on downs.
Back. He's moving. Bombers. Hey, chill. Olay. Captain. Olay.
That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And the Jaguars are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8.
2nd down and 8.
49 down, 20 Panda, 54 Rita, and 24 Linda, flag, green.
To throw is Levis. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
That's good.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 26-yard line.
Tracy, 49's down, 22 Rita.
A 2nd down throw here for Levis. That is taken in left side by Thornton. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 11.
And 24 Linda, flag, green.
Now Levis. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
And the Jaguars 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Out on. Heroes down. Diamond. 22 Linda.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Levis. And more of the same. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9. Second and inches.
It's second and inches at the 35-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
7-yard gain. And the Lions first down. A gain of 7. First down.
Back to throw is Nix. He's taken down just shy of the 10. They'll still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11.
Detroit Lions first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Lions.
Here's Nix to throw. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
Detroit Lions first down. First and goal, Detroit.
Here's a design run. And he will take it in himself. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Lions. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. In this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
At their own 40-yard line.
Levis to throw it here on first down. He'll locate Thornton over the middle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a first down.
At the 43-yard line.
On first down, Levis. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Here we go. 22 Linda. 18.
Out of the shotgun, Levis. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. To the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. On is McPherson for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions add on to their already sizable lead.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. Strong. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Zero's down. 49, 20 Rita. Zero's down. Like 54. And a team. Decide. Hey, let's go. Reload. Reload. Let's go. On. Tracy. Set up.
Here's Levis. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play for Jacksonville. It's a gain of 34.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Levis to throw. Here's down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target.
Second and 10.
It's second down.
Hey, move. 49's down. 22. Diamond. Hand up. Short. 3 down. 49's down.
Back to the air, it's Levis. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's third and 10.
20 Rita. Rita, decide. Tracy. Set up. Hey, 40 Linda.
Now, Levis. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here's first and 10.
Zero's down. 90 down. 40. Out hard. Mike 90. 18. 54 Rita. Set up. Diamond. Set up.
Throwing is Levis. He'll air it out down the middle. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone. And incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Second and 10.
Hey, 24 Linda. Flag grenade team. Hey, Mayday. Hey, here, I'm back. Here. I'm back. 49's down. 20. Diamond. Hand up.
Levis. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. From 6 yards out, it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
22 Linda.
To throw is Levis. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Loss on the play. It's now second and goal.
20 Rita. Tracy. Zero's down. 90 down. 49 Rita.
On second down, Levis. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A 9-yard loss brings up third and goal.
Mercy. On. 54 readers. What are you doing? And 24 Linda. Select green 18. Green.
From the gun, it's Levis. A dive and a catch. Incredible. No reason not to go for it at this point. They will on 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Hey, nay. 49's down. Diamond. Short.
Here's Levis. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Captain.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them. And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
On 1st and 10, here's Levis. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Been a largely forgettable performance from this offense up until this point, Mike. I mean, these sacks, they just continue to stop so many of their drives throughout the entire game. And then you look up at the scoreboard, and it pretty much reflects that here in the 4th quarter.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
3rd down and 11.
Hey, come on. Here. Diamond. Hey, 40 Linda.
Levis to throw. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Heroes down, 54 readers. What? Panda. Sub.
To throw is Levis. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Levis. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
A 2nd down throw here for Levis. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Diamond.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Levis. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
Mike Zero. Hey, let's go. 22 Linda. On.
They'll go. Here's Levis. He's going to air this one out. That's incomplete. Daring Paul on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
A 1st down throw for Nix. That's complete to Blue. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at their 49-yard line.
2nd down. Nix. He'll go left side here and complete this one.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
He's going to look for the home run ball. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Detroit. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Like 90. Here on shot. 18. 54 Rita. Select. And 24 Linda. Select. Steal. Tracy. Select.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Mike 5-4. Short. 18. Hey, here, I'm back. Here. I'm back. 49's down. 22 Linda. Linda. On. 20 Rita.
Out of the shotgun. Levis. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Here's Levis to throw. Oh, man, open downfield is Thornton. And he will score. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
A try here for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Jaguars will get just a bit closer.
Jaguars 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he's got it at the 1. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Now, this looks like a design run, and he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up a 5.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Hey, spin. Get it. 65.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Olay. Captain.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night.